man culture. Nah, sweet, sweet culture. Beautiful culture. It's a wonderful culture. I see Lekki culture. Lekki culture. Lekki culture. My people Lekki culture. Left with man culture. I come back to you culture. Respect black man culture. Nah, sweet, sweet culture. Nigerians, they respect the you culture. Now he make you kissy, the young boy they wear a bada. Guinea man, Guinea woman, respect you culture. Now he make you kissy, the young girl they tie lapa. Sierra Leoneans, respect you culture. In the morning let's say we come America. I see Lekki culture.
All right, guys, welcome everybody, welcome. Beautiful day. I'm gonna make this quick. It's late. I have a very busy schedule this weekend, so I'm gonna make this quick. But I'm sure you guys must have seen Dr. Samura Kamara's tweets and the threat and harassment that he's been facing over the past few days. So it's very important in a democracy for us to talk about these issues and bring it out to the rest of the world. Sierra Leone today is the only country that does not have its elections results. Go check Liberia, go check Ghana, go check Senegal. All of these people have their disaggregated data. Just in case you've never heard about the word disaggregated data, it is the fact that every polling station in Sierra Leone, we have about over 11,182 polling stations. We want the results of each of those polling stations to be tabulated on the ECSL website. That is the contention here. So for a lot of people, will understand that not the problem we'll get now. The last time I did a live, I show you guys Liberia's ECSL's website, I show you Ghana's website, I show you Sierra Leone's website, and you all saw the disparity. How Liberia, they show it county for county, polling station by electoral districts, how they vote. Same for Ghana, by region, polling stations by polling station, how they vote, how the agents, them all sign the RRF forms, them, the result reconciliation forms. It is all on the website, manually uploaded into the website. All right. But you guys have all seen what they've been doing, the harassment with Dr. Samura Kamara on face all these days. So what I want to do is let me put the tweet first of all on the page so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, just in case if you have not seen the tweet of Dr. Samura Kamara when they sent some soldiers. So I think the easiest first is for you guys to see this.
See then they can check for the part. But anyway, they didn't have the video inside.
So this is the video of the police officers them yesterday or so that were outside of Dr. Samura Kamara's residence. Actually, they take over both residences. I want you guys to see this video so you have a context of what we're talking about. Again, I must remind you all, Dr. Samura Kamara is the duly elected president of Sierra Leone. We've said this again and again, and we're going to stand by that. He has the RRF forms them for proof, say the APC won the elections. 71% of the RRF forms, them the results. RRF means results reconciliation forms. 71% where the APC tabulate. It shows say it gets 57.15% of the votes, which is why we continue to stand up for the electoral justice fight. This is a fight that we should win. And this is a fight for posterity's sake in Sierra Leone. Let will not be the country where it be a country where we say we get democracy, right? In a democratic state. We don't want to be the country that actually conducted elections without a result. We're not going to let that happen. Then yet you have people, idiots, running around and telling us they want to be president. They are contesting for the next elections in 2028. We are going to sit for that. So this is the video of police officers them surrounding Dr. Samura Kamara's house. So I want to show that first. Let me get the context and understand. So when I read the tweet and put it on the screen, you guys will understand exactly where I'm coming from. So let's watch this video together as these guys analyze it.
How different ammunition. See then they can check for the part. But anyway, they didn't have the video inside. So like we're not for open. Understand? See the number on the couch to motoka. Some of them they be in that long bench and someone they in that unfinished house at the motoka park, so very close to the gate. Understand? So I just keep the updates. Them and they know what they go on now. So now I'm at. And we get Boku security that we don't come here. So I don't know. We resist for law open the gate because they say law open law and Kaisai, but we say no, we no allow them for Kaisai. So not like that. Every guy they don't come back.
So there are a couple more videos. These are photos. This is another video.
And you see man there, the man they don't count too much car. One he locks with one, Buddha. And pack now also. Yes, look there. Look them pack. So then pack inside that unfinished house there. So we don't get this. See, and they are right now. So they sit on that long bench. So then they inside that unfinished house.
And this is the last one. So these are the people, right, that are being sent to harass Dr. Samura Kamara. These are the individuals. These are the people that were sent to harass Dr. Samura Kamara. All right, now that you guys have a context of what I'm talking about, because again, what is crucial here in this, what is very important in this live that I'm going to do, as you guys have seen the title, let us discuss the ongoing political transition. Ongoing political transition. That is what this live is all about. And I want to take this opportunity again to call and extend the handouts to our brothers and sisters that have never believed in democracy. They believed in democracy at some point, but they lost faith along the way. I'm extending a hand to you guys, just like I've always been doing this. Stop these political campaigns. Stop for support these politicians telling you about 2028. Let us stay focused on the prize. We will not allow anybody for telling us for say, oh, Dr. Samara Kamara sell. So let me read the tweet of Dr. Samara Kamara so we'll all be on the same page so everybody understands where we're going. Because again, what is going on? For those people that are doubters, the people who don't believe in democracy, this is for you. This is for you. Listen to this. I'm going to read this. Let me put it on the screen and we're going to read it together. All right. So again, this is from Dr. Samara Kamara about 15 hours ago. All right. It says, fellow Sierra Leoneans and the international community, I am deeply concerned and apprehensive that armed security personnel have occupied and blockaded my two residences in Freetown on this Labor Day. As the APC party's presidential candidate for the June 2023 elections, I urge the international community and moral guarantors of the ongoing political transition in Sierra Leone to intervene promptly and address this security matter. Furthermore, I call on the international community to call upon President Julius Marabio to prioritize peace and take swift action to ameliorate this ugly and potentially explosive situation. As it is now, the lives of my family and I, as well as of those close to us and the majority of peaceful Sierra Leoneans, are at serious risk. All right, guys. So this is Dr. Samura Kamara's tweet. Now, this is where the focus lies. Right here is where the focus lies. I urge the international community and moral guarantors of the ongoing political transition in Sierra Leone. I know say it might sound like it's coded language, but Dr. Samura Kamara used this opportunity because for a very long time, he has withheld information from us. Rightfully so. We appreciate that. Because the too much talk on social media, people bring in misinformation. As they get small information, they run, they get idiots them on social media for kind of run and scatter fraud. And most of the people that Dr. Samura Kamara appreciated, Dr. Samura Kamara trusted, don't fail her. So what he do is stop for share this information. So they deal directly with the international community himself and the SLPP, Marabio directly, so that they can manage the flow of information. But there is an ongoing transition, political transition. What's in an ongoing political transition? What's in a transition? It simply means transfer of power from one person to another. In a political transition, they are working on the modalities. Myself, to me, I mean, we're not shocked because we've always believed in where we stand. We've always believed in democracy. We know we're standing for the right things. So again, when these tweets come out, because the fact is this man Sidon Safo, the patient, this is 2 years since the elections was conducted. June is going to be 2 years, and 1 year in July was when the tripartite committee, was settled. The tripartite investigations and examinations was done. They submitted the report July. So July coming is going to be a year since the tripartite. So we've been saying what is happening. How long should it take when the tripartite committee came out and told us that, yes, the APC party won the elections? They had divergent, convergent, whatever point of views they had. The fact is, the APC provided to the international community 71% of the RRF forms that they had, which showed Dr. Samura Kamara had a commanding lead of 57.15%. So this man has sat down quietly, patiently, listening to the advice of the international partners. Say, patient, we're going to make sure this transition goes smooth. He has kept it quiet so that nobody no go release this on social media at the beginning. This is why everybody in the APC, the executive, and the current people that are running for flag bearer, they are all confused because nobody know what's in the happen. Because again, he had to protect this information. Because the moment they get small information, they don't want to distribute them to this, folks that they have on social media to distribute lies. And then this they derail the process. So along the way, Dr. Samara Kamara decided to hold these facts away from everybody else and try for keep them in a tripartite level where it's just the key players involved. But because the Marabio regime, as foolish as they are, instead of just they left this man suffer whilst this ongoing political transition is going on, because again, we not even know there's a transition team. There is a transition team set up right now that is actually looking into the ongoing political transition from the Marabio regime to the APC, Dr. Samura Kamara presidency. This is what is happening. So they go trigger this man now. Now they call on the international partners to say, I'm calling and I'm urging. This law not do things with alacrity. We don't have to do and slow anymore. I'm calling on the international community. The earlier the better for us to conduct this political transition that we should make sure at least let we get them going now. The earlier the better for salvage this situation so it doesn't get blown out of proportion. Because I know say this thing gets a recipe. There is a potential for this thing to blow out of proportion if anything violent happens to Dr. Samura Kamara. You know, say the whole country go erupt, and the people, the millions of Sierra Leoneans that voted for him, that country go turn upside down. We don't want to see another genocide. We don't want to see the extinction of a whole section of that country or a whole region of that country. That is not what we're looking for. We just want a peaceful transfer of power. Because what is democracy? It is the power of the people for the people and by the people. And it states in the Constitution, Section 5, subsection 2A, it says, through this Constitution, sovereignty belongs to the people. And the government derives its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. So we want to ensure that we follow these tenets of democracy. We stick by democratic principles. So finally, the cat is out of the bag. Because waiting to then go push Dr. Samura Kamara. I don't think so everyone talk this if, but now it's out there. There is an ongoing political transition. There is a transition team that is set up for exchange, for make sure say there is a smooth transfer of power between the APC and the SLPP. Dr. Samura Kamara coming in, Marabio going out. That is the right thing to do to salvage democracy. That is how we do it because, again, it is the people's voices that matter. So the tweet is very clear. I am urging the international community and our moral guarantors in the ongoing political transition to intervene promptly in this security matter. I am urging the international community and moral guarantors involved in the ongoing political transition. Ongoing political transition. That is the key word right there. Therefore, I want to take this opportunity again. I want to take this opportunity to call on my brothers and sisters in the diaspora. The tripartite committee recommendations are actionable and implementable. It is a sacrosanct fact. So for people that were saying, oh, we're ready to hand over power to APC, we're ready to hand over power to Dr. Samura Kamara. No, there is an ongoing political transition. We don't know when. I'm not going for Terona Austen. We don't have that information. But we know we've been patient for too long. A lot of people have lost patience. But if you lose patience in the fight to restore democracy, what good does that do for anybody? You have to stay true to the cause. Because what we are fighting for is not only for ourselves, but for posterity's sake and for the betterment of our beautiful, beloved Sierra Leone. We all, some of us, witnessed the rebel war in Sierra Leone. What in cause them? It is actions like these. Second Stevens was in power, one-party state system facilitated by Albert Magai, waiting to because it carried go the one-party state legislation, the parliament, it go liam. It was in second reading when Sheikh Stevens take over power because the one-party state was already set. You see, the SLPP, they work with the APC. Tijan Kaba come na power, but before Tijan Kaba they come, Ali Kaba, then go to Bush, go to the Matava, go join Libya. He say, want to bring a revolution. What do? He said there was corruption, massive corruption, thievery, oppression, suppression. So we have to, justify the maiming of our people, the decapitation of our brothers and sisters. They justified all of these actions. So people like myself, we've always stood in the middle to say, no, we don't want a repeat of what happened in 1991. Sierra Leone had the most brutal rebel war, then the Plit Beloma and Mbele. I know some of you guys, these young kids, they are lost in translation between the ages of 20 to 25, 26. They're lost. They are being spoon-fed with, garbage in, garbage out. That they did on social media for course. This is what has been happening. So we didn't make sure that we protect Sierra Leone because we don't want it to go down that path. If anything, the world is moving so fast, we are left behind. This is 2025. Sierra Leone is still in the 1940s, if not even beyond that. So we have to catch up. Time is of the essence. And Dr. Samura Kamara has what it takes. He has what it takes to move our country forward, given his expansive experience over the years. So again, ongoing political transition is calling on the international community to facilitate this ongoing political transition. Salon people, we extend a hand to you guys, the naysayers, the unbelievers. You've always been fighting the right fight, no matter how long it takes. We should not sit down. We're not for allow for us to have an elections where the results are not announced and we accept that and say we're going to move on. And then people start to lie to you. So matter of fact, this is what I did. I know I did a live yesterday, but let me share with you guys what I replied to under Dr. Samura Kamara's tweet. I replied to that tweet. I want to share that with you so you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? This is my reply to that tweet, and I'm going to read it for you guys. This is the reply I had to that tweet. I said, let me wear my HTC hat for a moment and break this down like a teacher explaining it to a class of fifth graders, the class 5 picking there. Which is HTC? HTC, I mean, I had a teacher certificate with diploma in business studies, what I get from Milton, my guy back in 2003, right? So that is the HTC. So I wear my teacher hat for a moment. That's what I said now in this comment. And guys, I'll come to the comment section and look at it. But I want to thank you guys. Make sure you spread this word out so people would learn from it. But this that he tweet why I respond to Dr. Samara Kamara tweet, because you see certain ignorant comments them from ignorant young men and young women. Them we don't know any better. We are here to teach them. Civic education is key in Sierra Leone. And I go uplift with people there like it today. Civic education for everybody to understand. So what did I say? I say, class, imagine, because I want to break this down. Now, I borrowed this from Cashbox, by the way. When I was having Cashbox, if you on social media, what's up? You see Cashbox, the economist, the accountant, CPA certified, based in the United Kingdom. Our brother, very intelligent brother. Very intelligent brother. Boy, oh yeah. Until you know the word coated tie. So, unanother respect there. But anyways, so this is what I respond. Just for break that arguments with people and they say, oh, Samura Kamara sell. So I mean, for break that myth day. So this is the best way. In Cashboxing example is the most perfect example. And some of you guys, what we discuss as FTD, some of you don't experience this kind of a situation. They are on a family there. So now listen to me. Now read this. As a class, let's imagine this coat by our brother Cashbox. Imagine a father owns a big, beautiful house. When he passes away, he leaves it for all his children to share. But one day, one of the children sells the house without asking the others. Now, the rest of the family has a big choice to make. Do they sit back and say nothing, or do they speak up and try to get their house back? So that is a fundamental question. So for the people that are saying, "Oh, Dr. Samura Kamara said, Dr. Samura Kamara said," what are you talking about? And I will continue shortly here to read this, so we'll all be on the same page. Dr. Samura Kamara said, if Dr. Samura Kamara said, why you sit down? Why you fall on? Why you fall foot? Why you not go fetch for your property? Because the democracy belongs to all of us. Why don't you hold Dr. Samura Kamara accountable? Say, Dr. Samura Kamara, lie, you lie. Like we all are so we did the end, we say, this election, like I talk and say, you fetch for us. We're going to stand with you. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Why you for say don't sell, so you walk away because your papa left us for now. You gotta walk away because your brother go sell yours. You don't walk away from the house. Oh no, my brother don't sell it. They move on. You have an equal share and equal stake. I don't know how to break this down, but I just say, this is the simplest way Cashbox, break this thing down for we. So I continue with the reading of this. My response. So the story is kind of like what's happening in our country. Some people are saying that our president-elect in waiting, Dr. Samura Kamara, sold away his victory. Something so important, like the rights to lead a country. They claim he sold his victory to Marabio. So now, instead of arguing and blaming each other, we should all be asking the most important question. When will you stand up and ask to see the truth? When will you ask for the real results, the disaggregated results, so they know what really happened, or so we all know what really happened? Remember, if something that belongs to you is taken without your permission, it's okay to speak up and ask questions. That's how we protect our democracy. You don't walk away from your house that your father left for you, or because one of your siblings sold it. We await the peaceful transfer of power. So this is what is happening. This is what is happening, guys. So we all have a responsibility. That is what I want to focus on. Political transition. Ongoing political transition. Ongoing political transition. What do you mean? Transition. Power exchange. The old goes, the new comes in. Ongoing political transition. We're going to take that for what it means. Like I said, I don't have all the fine details. I don't have the fine information. This is all coming to us, with a little bit of shock, even though we're not that shocked because we believe the international community, we trust them, and we know that they believe in democracy, and they know that this would not be a good example for Sierra Leone to set. It is not a good precedent because moving forward, if we allow this to go on, even the SLPP people that may think that they are benefiting from this today, tomorrow would have to cry the same thing because we've seen these issues going around full circle most of the time. It happens to the best of us. Just because it suits you today, don't fall for it. We want a Sierra Leone where our people will be happy. We want a Sierra Leone like the Denmarks, like the Finlands, the most happiest countries on the face of the earth. That is what we are looking for. That is what some of us seek. And that is why we continue to fight for Sierra Leone. That is why we continue to fight for what belongs to the people. Because we know that when democracy thrives, the people will prosper. And therefore, we have to practice democracy. Because that is the only way Sierra Leone can prosper. I'm not doing this for me. Guys, I'm in the United States of America. I'm blessed today. A lot of my people back home, they're suffering. You see the miserable lives they're living. So we have a responsibility to ensure that we do the right thing by our people. And that is why people like myself are on social media to fight to preserve democracy. It is not about being SLPP. It's not about being APC. It's not about being, People's Liberation Academy, my platforms, right? It is about the bigger good for Sierra Leone. I want Sierra Leone to be on the map, where people are on news agencies talking about how happy Sierra Leoneans are. I want to see Salone people prosper. I want to see Salone be a beautiful country to the point where a lot of they go back home and go settle back home. Let we allow them people in their country, let them take care of their own country. Our brothers and sisters are being miserable. The other day, I shared a video of that young 12-year-old boy. But look at countries like Finland. Look at this. Let's look at this together.
The #1 spot. This year, the country is sharing its secrets, launching a program to spread happiness hacks all over the world. Our foreign correspondent, James Longman, has the details. James, good morning.
Good morning, Whit. Well, what makes you happy? For me, it's being down by the river here in London on this gloriously beautiful day, just enjoying the good weather. Plenty of other Londoners doing the same thing. I can see some fish and chips over there. I'm sure in the States you've got ways to keep your mood up. But the happiest country on earth, Finland. And they are sharing their happiness hacks.
What's the secret to happiness? Finland might have the answer. The World Happiness Report, yeah, it's a thing, has named the country the happiest on earth. Now it's spreading the love, launching a program called Helsinki Happiness Hacks. People from all over the world are invited to visit to engage in their way of life, and it's completely free.
I'm a complete and total nerd that hasn't been able to travel much in his life.
For New Jersey teacher Joplin James, the program was all about seeing the world and improving himself.
I kind of fell off of taking care of me. I gained a lot of weight. I developed type 2 diabetes.
Picture, this is an American going to Finland for go experience the level of happiness. This is what we are looking for. And Dr. Samura Kamara, I believe he has the vision to bring happiness to the people of Sierra Leone, not only in words, but we're going to implement programs, strategies, put those in place to ensure that people are feeling fulfilled. We want Sierra Leoneans to fulfill it. Let's listen to this.
New Yorker Ginny Bartolone applied on a whim, hoping to meet new faces after disconnecting from people during the pandemic.
This experience, I hoped, and it very much has succeeded, would fulfill my belief again in people connecting.
The 5-day itinerary in the capital city of Helsinki, all alongside so-called happiness hackers. One of those shiny happy people, Lena Salmi. The 70-year-old is known around the city for her skateboard skills and says she focused on her own happiness 10 years ago.
What makes me happy? Graffiti, skateboard, swim, just look around.
Another hacker welcoming newcomers to his home country, DJ Tapio Hakkinen, sharing his hacks, cycling, a Finnish sauna, and balance.
One thing that people are positively surprised when they come here and experience Finnish culture is our work-life balance. We work very efficiently, our 8-hour working days, but we want to make sure that there's time and room for other things in life.
The best lessons from those hackers, all surprisingly simple, like enjoy what you eat.
As a teacher, I'm always like, oh, it's my lunch, I gotta hurry up and eat. I'm really going to be conscious of what I'm putting in my body, and I'm really gonna be conscious of enjoying it.
Embrace your inner child.
Have a childlike enthusiasm for everything you're given the opportunity to try.
And nurture the relationships in your life.
You need to invest in your loved ones and tell them that you love them.
I think I'm gonna come back a different person with the tools that we've learned this week.
Not such happy news for the United States, I'm afraid. You've moved from 17th to 23rd in the rankings. Apparently older people on average happier than younger generations, but it's not all bad news. You've got the happiness hacks now. You can move on up that leaderboard.
That's right. There's always next year, James.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, we're going to move on up. Thank you, James. We appreciate it so much.
Have you ever heard content creators
Awesome,
say,
guys.
comment the word bird?
This is what we're young for. This is what we're yearning for. This is what people like myself are yearning for. I just want to see Sierra Leoneans happy. We can achieve it, guys. We can achieve it. So there is currently in Sierra Leone, what's going on is ongoing political transition. Let us be hopeful. Let us hope that these leaders will do the right thing. Let us hope the international community will do the right thing and hand over power to Dr. Samura Kamara, the winner of the June 24th, 2023 elections. But if you're not on Twitter, this is my Twitter page. You could follow me. You could follow Dr. Samura Kamara so you can learn how to use Twitter and stay abreast. Because let me tell you guys, it's not easy. but I try to stay abreast. I'm engaged on every platform you can think about. This is my Twitter handle right here, okay? At Fauna IB. You have to be engaged. You have to be engaged. This is my Twitter. This is the video that we welcome you to my page when you come on Twitter. This is the video that we welcome you right here. It gives a little bit about my personal life, but that's okay. That's okay because this is the life that I long for my people in Sierra Leone. We have some of the most natural and beautiful beaches in Sierra Leone. But go to Sierra Leone, places like, how many parents can have fun with their kids like this? Let me let you listen to this. Anyways, that don't get copyrights because you know some people are quick for the copyrights and stuff. They're quick to give copyrights. So, guys, that is what I want to talk to you about. Let us stay hopeful. Reach out to somebody. Tell them, say, hey, listen, join now. I advise this. This is what I'll say to you. If you were one of those people, we don't come on social media, they talk against electoral justice, they go about, they talk for Seattle, Dr. Samura Kamara Cell, it is okay because people are taking tabs of these things. We don't want no revenge against anybody. You have a responsibility. Join us now. Don't be too late. Join us now. Put an audio out. Do a video. Say, hey, listen, guys, I was misled. I don't understand this process, but I'm with the fight for electoral justice. I believe in the fight that Dr. Samara Kamara is fighting for. I believe in the fight that Ibrahim is fighting, Cash Box, and all the good people on social media that have been soldiers, political, we brother them, Mr. Salon, Maleka, APC Maleka, Mr. Moriba, Northwest, brother Warisei, all these good people, Sister Lioness, all these, our brothers and sisters in the loyalist group, Abu Bakar, Brother Bakar, Yayo, all we sister them, everybody that has been fighting this fight. They don't tell us Sierra from Brother Arthur, by the way, Osha, all of these brothers, that have stayed consistently with the fight. We're fighting the right fight. We're on the right side of history. Let we believe in that. Come out, put a word out. Just encourage other people if I can join. Because to save democracy is a collective responsibility, all right? Not to one person responsibility, not to Dr. Soma Kamara responsibility. It is all of us come together a responsibility to preserve democracy. If me not stand up for democracy, you stand up for democracy. That is what we should believe in, okay? Because democracy is the only way we can move forward. Democracy, they foster a two-way, transactional relationship. Because that's all autocracy we get, that's all dictatorship we get. Where when they see what's happening today in Sierra Leone, if you talk, the government don't like them, then they arrest you, then go beat you, then go lock you up. When I see our hunt, all these people, right? We'll see Dr. Samara Kamara, even himself is being faced with this harassment like today. Yesterday I did a live, I talked about the letter we received from the police. But there's an ongoing political transition. Don't be left behind. Because go sweet by tomorrow. You should say the shame by your brother and sister them, for near them when Dr. Samara Kamara don't become the president. And see some of these people will get favor. Somehow we're not to that we come now for, but at the end of the day, you say something going to look you say, bang, you say, me. Fabino Bra joining people there. Now you come with shame, but still, you're welcome. Come join us. Because again, like I always say, those people that have been apologizing to us, our brothers and sisters, saying, Ibrahim, would not be see where you guys were coming from? Cashbox, and Comrade Koita and all these people, People's Power. We not be see where you guys were coming from when you guys were fighting, when you were telling us about the parliaments. We did not see it. We thought you hated those people. But now we know that you did not hate those people. You were just speaking the fact. I tell them all the time, you don't have to apologize. But if you apologize again, it's okay. But listen, our goal on social media was to educate, sensitize, bring everybody on board so that we go all see the light and not say we have to put the interests of the country first and not we own personal interest in. Because unfortunately today in Sierra Leone, what has actually happened is that the political class, especially the politicians, what they've done is, apply selfishness in everything that they do, and they not show any signs of care. But before we go, let me do this last show on this video. It's kind of funny, but actually, before I even play that video, there, let me just remind you again one more time of Dr. Samura Kamara's speech Naya, where he talk about the greediness, selfishness of political leaders. Them, and I'm sure a lot of these people are regretting now. Then they regret their action. So let me share this with you guys. One more time, listen to this. This was the speech that Dr. Samar Kamara gave on Independence Day The fact is, all of this is coming to me now. I'm like, why Dr. Samura Kamara give a speech addressing the nation on Independence Day? You know, all of those little things where I see this tweet here today, ongoing political transition, it kind of jogged my mind now. Say, wow, that is why Dr. Samura Kamara get this much confidence to address the nation on Independence Day because of this ongoing political transition in Sierra Leone. Listen to this.
Of our forefathers, the hopes of our forefathers to build a peaceful, united, and prosperous and dignified nation have been choked not by fate, but largely by the failures and poison of our subsequent partisan politics and leadership. For decades, the destiny of Sierra Leone has been hijacked by self-interest, political tribalism, and regionalism, and short-sighted governance. We have accommodated politicians and leaders prioritizing power over people, party over country, and personal ambition over national purpose. The question.
Thank you. So that was Dr. Samura Kamara's speech. Just want to remind you all, but now it dawned on me, why did Dr. Samura Kamara address the nation on Independence Day? Because he's a duly elected president. It's all coming now. It's all coming now. It's all coming now. So let's hope for the better and let's watch the right thing be done. This is not about being tribal. Put Sierra Leone first, put your country first. If you, now you, party be in opposition and win election, ask yourself the question today. If your party was in opposition, you won the elections, and they deprived your political candidate of taking over power, how would you feel? If in 2018, when Marabio won the elections and he was deprived, how you feel? You know, for don't go take some of them don't go to bush, don't go take up arms against the state for beginning can fight and kill with people and cut their foot back. Some of you guys would have done that. But Otsuma Kamara said, no, I'm not going to do that. We're going to find a logical way for resolve this issue. And today, we now have a transition team in place. There is a transition team in place that is making sure that we have a peaceful political transition in Sierra Leone. But like I said again, I have this last video that I want to share with you guys. This is Ibrahim Traore. Watch this video to the end. It's funny, but watch this video.
wala ya pabri wala ejin pala safan fasi wa ejin de pakri yala yamne na ban na wa wala président à vie voilà président de façon wala safan fasi wa ejin de pakri
ya wa kiura hanfila na
président à vie voilà.
I just felt the need to share this video with you guys. Listen. Stay with this video now. Be prepared now. If you get what time you want, swallow the water. If you're drinking something, please don't have swallow now. Keep, because I don't want you to bust out laughing heavily. Watch this.
ñamna capitaine Ibrahim Traoré wala safan fasiwa pakra wala bilad mbiyodo ambale safan fasiwa pakra amne safan da lawto tontuno de men njiw tontuno de men njiw ejine pour la auto ejine.
I think this is some factory, some making factory of something
ejine pour la auto.
Watch this. Stand by. Watch this.
Kumna sabla auto alaji madiwa ejine
kasongo yeye mombali nanga kasongo mbona wewe songa libala oh yeah kasongo mbona wewe mobali nanga
Oh God. Good. Goodness me. This was quite the luncheon. But anyways, I just wanted on a lighter note, to share that with you guys. I'm not by any chance making any provocation or anything here, but oh boy. Yeah, I round up my life now. I'll call you back. Okay. Guys, I'll leave it right here, okay? Bye-bye. It's been late. It's late now. But I just wanted to end on a lighter note. But yes, ongoing political transition. Stand by. Talk to your neighbor them. Then we come together. We get to responsibility for protect and preserve democracy, okay? All right. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye, everybody.